mixing up the blitzes, and he's moving Ryan Shazier all around.
I mean, in his mustache was Ryan Shazier, man, and I mean a tackle by Shazier.
He is smashed. Shazier lays out Bernard, and Shazier comes up with the football.
You've probably heard it from the moment you were drafted, landed here in Pittsburgh, how important the city, the fans embrace first-round draft picks, especially the linebackers, 3 in a row. Do you still kind of feel that pressure that you need to perform, live up to the legacy of the Steelers greats in the past? Oh yeah, you definitely feel that pressure. I think to the day I die, I'm gonna feel that pressure. You're a Steeler, and especially if you're a linebacker, that's what you ask for. I don't think any linebacker wants to be a linebacker and doesn't have a tradition to hold. A lot of guys are trying to make a tradition, but when you have tradition in front of you, you either trying to build from it or pass it. And I think that's what me, Jarvis, and Bud are going to definitely try to do in these next coming years. I see the guys in front of me, and I see what they've done, and I just put it on my board. And I'm like, all right, he done this, I got to try to do this. They won this, I want to try to win that. We got to do some things for the city, and that's what they drafted us for, to make the city proud. Do you think the 3 of you, other than just being first-round draft picks, do you have a unique bond?
Oh yeah, we definitely have a unique bond. Bud and Jarvis, they have a kind of unique bond. Both of them from Georgia, and then I'm from Florida. We kind of all from the South, and we all pretty close. Both of them are kind of country boys. I'm kind of a city boy. But we all just real cool. When we all together, we always have a good time.
Big rush. He's going to be hit and sacked back at the 25-yard line.
Steelers coming with pressure. Keith Butler is bringing the house.
I feel like the closer the group gets together, the more you're willing to do for each other. So I feel like this defense, especially towards the end of the year, we got really close and we really started caring about each other more and more. And it was more like a team and not guys just doing their job. And I feel like that's why it seemed like we were playing so much better towards the end of the year.
Last offseason, all the linebackers went down to Arizona to train on your own. Is that something you plan on doing again this offseason as well?
Yeah, I talked to a lot of linebackers. We're gonna see if I'm gonna see if we can get them all back out there. You know, some of them guys don't want to go that far. You know, a lot of them guys from the East Coast and all that. But I know I'm going back out there once I get the opportunity to. So I feel like it really helped me out a lot and really got me to continue improving. And I feel like I'm gonna continue to improve each year in and out, and I'm gonna keep going there. If something ain't broke, don't fix it.
Dealing with the injuries, what's important for you this offseason to do to get your body ready and back to 100% before next season?
First, I have to rest. I have to let my body rest for a little bit, but then I just have to get back in there and grind. I have to just continue. I can't, once I start something, I have to just stay on it. A lot of times I'll do the workouts, but I wouldn't do the same workouts that I was doing before. I was going hard, but I started focusing more on football and less on working out as much, and it's a balance. You need to work out just as much as you focus on football so you can maintain your body.
Is the goal, the games, the San Fran performance, the playoffs this year, is that the goal to play like that consistently?
Yeah, I think it's definitely consistency. I think that's the biggest thing when people are just looking at guys. One game you might show you're the greatest player in the world, in the next game you might not even be heard. So I think the biggest thing, especially with me, Bud, and Jarvis, especially people are looking at us and really hoping a lot of us is just we have to be really consistent each weekend and each week out. We can't just be having great games and disappear the next game. So I think that's the biggest thing. We just got to be really consistent and just continue to have big games.
Let's go.
Can you just talk about the transition going from Coach LeBeau to Butts and just kind of maybe the mentality that Coach Butler brought to you guys as his first year as coordinator?
The thing is, Coach Butts, I love Coach Butts, and I love Coach LeBeau. They're two totally different coaching styles. One, Coach Butts, he likes to scream, get in your face. He wants to make sure everything's perfect. Coach, everybody knows Coach LeBeau is more laid back, but they're both great coaches. Their schemes are a little bit different. But I love them both. Coach Butler, he definitely had a blitzing mentality, and I think we did more of that this year than we did Coach LeBeau's last year. I know they used to blitz a lot before I was here, but yeah, my last year with Coach LeBeau, we really didn't blitz as much, and I think that's what Coach Butler is definitely trying to bring back to this defense.